Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tuassir wa tammim bil khair. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope all of you are doing well. Once again we are on online classes. So it's time for English lesson. Grade 7. Today our English topic is direct and indirect speech. What is direct speech and what is indirect speech? Direct speech reports someone's wording. Means indirect speech, exact words spoken by the speaker are quoted. They are quoted in inverted commas. What is direct speech? The exact words, the same words, the direct words said by the speaker are written as it is. And the exact words are enclosed in inverted commas. We put those direct spoken words into inverted commas without making any change to it. Got it? As he said to me, I am playing. He said to me, comma, inverted commas start, I am playing, inverted commas closed. This is direct speech. Why? Because the exact words, the direct words said by the speaker, spoken by the speaker are written here. Therefore, it is direct speech. What is indirect speech? Indirect speech reports someone's meaning. What does it mean? It means that we cannot change the content someone had spoken. We cannot change the content, but we use our own words to say the same. We convey the meanings. We convey the meaning someone has said, but not using the exact words. The exact words are transformed by the person, by the third person who is saying, who is reporting it. Okay, what is indirect speech? Indirect speech is the words, the meaning of those speech which someone has said. When you report it, when you say to someone else about that, you use your own words, not changing the content, same content, but in your own words. It would be called indirect speech. And indirect speech is not enclosed in inverted commas. Inverted commas are removed in indirect speech. Okay. Now, one thing to differentiate direct speech and indirect speech, the simple one is that direct speech is enclosed in inverted commas and indirect speech is not enclosed in inverted commas. Okay. Now there are 6 steps how to convert direct speech into indirect speech. The first one is identify. You have to identify the subject, object, tense, first person, second person, third person. All these things you have to identify. Now, first of all, what is subject? Subject is the doer. Subject is the person who is doing the action. What is object? Object is the person or the thing which receives the action. So we can say object is the receiver. Object is the receiver. Now, the second thing is change of reporting verb. Direct speech would be written in 2 parts. As I had given you example before, he said to me. This is reporting verb. This is reporting speech. I am playing, it is reported speech. Okay. Now, I am playing would be enclosed in inverted commas. It is reported speech. But what is reporting speech? Which is out of the inverted commas, which comes before it, and it would be mostly it comes before. So it would be he said to me, he exclaimed, he asked, he questioned. Now if there is written he said and there is a question, how you will change it? You will write it by writing he asked, he said, he questioned, he answered, he replied, he suggested, claimed, promised, suggested, advised, asked, invited, ordered, requested. You can change it according to the reported speech. If it is a command, you will write down ordered. If it is a request, you will write down requested. If it is a statement, you will write down he stated, he said, he told. And if it is a question, you will write down he asked, inquired, etc. Now come to the third step. Third step is replace inverted commas with that. When you are converting direct speech which contains inverted commas to the direct word said spoken by the speaker, then in the indirect speech, those inverted commas would be replaced with the word that, T-H-A-T, that, if it is a statement. But if it is a question, then you will replace these inverted commas to if, if, or whether. The fourth step is change of pronoun. You know what is pronouns. Pronouns are words which are used instead of the repetition of, to avoid the repetition of noun again and again. They are I, we, you, he, she, it, etc. Now there are three types of persons, pronouns. They are called first person, second person, and third person. Who is first person? First person is the speaker. Who is second person? Second person is the listener. One is speaking, second one is listening. And who is third person? Third person is not present. Third person is the person who is not present. So here you can see the chart of first person, second person, and third person. First persons are I, we, me, us, my, mine, our, and ours. Second person, you, your, yours. And what are third persons? Third persons, he, his, him, her, hers, she, him, it, its, etc. Now you can see, if I is there in the direct speech, according to the sentence, you can change it into he or she. You in the direct speech would be changed into he, she, they, him, or her, according to the sentence. We, they, may, his, or her. If my is used for a boy, then you will use his. If my is used for a girl, you will use it her. Me, him or her, are, their, your, his, her, their, according to the sentence. Us, them, myself, himself, or herself. Ourselves would change into themselves. When you are converting direct speech into indirect speech, these are the changes in pronouns. Fifth step is change of tense. If reporting verb is in the past tense, then you will change the tenses according to it. The reporting verb, the reporting speech is in past tense, and the reported speech, which is enclosed in inverted commas, it is in the simple present tense, then you will change it into simple past. If it is present continuous, you will change it into past continuous. If it is simple past, you will change into past perfect. Present perfect will change into past perfect. or future tense, will would be changed into would. Can, could, have to, had to. Imperatives would change into infinitives. Now, the sixth step is change in time words. Change in time words. Now, you see, if in the direct speech the time is today, you will change it into distance. If we are talking about time, then you will change the time into distance. In this, words indicating nearness are changed into words showing distance in the direct speech. If there is today, it would be changed into that day. Yesterday, the day before, or the previous day. Tomorrow would change into the next day or the following day. Next week or next year would change into the following week or the following year. Last week would change into previous week. Now would change into then. Last night, the night before. These would change into those. This would change into that. In the same way, here would change into there. Now would change into then. These are the changes which you have to change to convert the direct speech into the indirect speech. Now here, let's see one example. Here you can see John said. Now, John said is reporting verb. I am coming. The speech which is enclosed in inverted commas is reported. This is reported. Now, is it direct speech or indirect speech? Very good. It is direct speech. How you know? Because it is enclosed in inverted commas. It is direct speech. Now, John said is reporting verb. I am coming is reported verb. Let's see the tense of the reporting verb. The tense of the reporting verb, here you can see said. Said. So it means it is past tense. But here in the reporting speech you can see am. Am is used. I am coming. It means it is present continuous. So what we have to do to convert it into indirect speech, we have to change the tense from present continuous to past continuous. First of all, John said will remain John said. Then we have to change these inverted commas. Inverted commas would be replaced by the word that. Here you can see that. Then we are going to change this pronoun. Here it is I. I would be changed into change of pronoun. I would be changed into he. Now see the helping verb am. Am. Am is the helping verb of present tense. But here our speech was in the report. Our reporting verb was in past tense. We have to change it into past. Am would be changed into was. Then coming, same. So it was present continuous tense. Now we have changed it into past continuous tense. Now you can see the direct speech is John said I'm coming, and indirect speech is John said that he was coming. One more example. John said I did this exercise last night. Now here you can see John said. It is reporting. And this one is enclosed in inverted commas is reported. John said, check the tense, past tense. I did this exercise last night. Did. Again past tense. Now both reporting and reported of the direct speech are in past tense. So we will change this simple past tense into past perfect tense. Now what changes will occur? John said will remain same. Now we have to replace these inverted commas with that. Now change of pronoun. I would be changed into John. John is a boy. So I would be changed into he. I would be changed into he. Then did. It is past tense. Did. What we have to do, we have to change it, we have to convert it into past perfect. Now, what is the helping verb of past perfect tense? The helping verb of past perfect tense is had. So, I have to put had here. Had. Now, our main verb is did. What is the main verb? Did. So, here did would be changed into the past participle form. What is the past participle form of did? It is done. Done. Okay? Do, did, done. So done. Now this. It is change of time. This would be changed into that. This would be changed into that. That exercise. Now last night, change of time. Specific time would be changed. Last night would be changed into the previous night. Last night would be changed into the previous night. Now you see that inverted commas are replaced with that. Change of pronoun I has changed with he. Simple past tense would change into past perfect tense. For this purpose, we have to use had. Did is past form of the word. Here we have to use with had. We have to use in past perfect tense. We have to use with had the past participle form. The past participle form of the verb do is done. So here we had written done. John said that he had done. Now this would be changed into that. Exercise will remain exercise. Last night, now this specific time would be changed into the previous night. This becomes that. Last night becomes the previous night. So the indirect speech is John said that he had done that exercise the previous night. Now students, your homework. What is your homework? You have to change direct speech into indirect speech in your neat English copies by making the title page of direct and indirect speech. Do this question. I had given you direct speech and I have written the tense. So you have to change it accordingly. He said, I live in the city center. It is simple present tense. He said, inverted commas replaced with that. I, change of pronoun, I would be changed into he. Now live, simple present, we have to change it into simple past. Live, what is the past form of live? Lived. He lived in the city center. Okay. He said, I'm going out. He said, reporting. I'm going out, reported. So, the reported is in present continuous tense, but the reporting verb is in the past tense. So, we have to convert it into very good past continuous tense. He said that he was going out. In this way, boys, you have to do this work. That's all from my side. Thank you so much. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.